Good afternoon, Meramec Elementary. I hope everybody's had a wonderful week. I know it's hard to believe 2 weeks from today is going to be our last day of school for this year, so it just seems like everything's flying by this spring. I know a lot of that is we've had a lot of testing going on. We had map testing last couple weeks. This week we're wrapping up NWEA, maybe some of our STAR testing, some of the other additional tests the teachers give, including things like Teachers College, listening and sitting reading with their kids, but just really getting everything wrapped up here as we look to finalize our 25, 26 school year and get everything ready for next year. So it's 2 weeks from today. We'll be having our fifth grade promotion and getting everything ready for that. It'll be the last day of school, which, just a reminder, is going to be an early release this year. The last couple of the years it has not been, but this year it will be at one of those early release days where all the students will be dismissed at 1:15. We'll try to remind everybody again of that, but wanted to put it on your radar as often and as soon as possible so people don't forget about those strange early release days to catch you by surprise. A couple quick things that have been going on this week besides the testing. We've also been continuing our efforts to recognize Asian and Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, as well as our Jewish American Heritage Month, where each day we've been giving out facts and highlighting different achievements from both our Asian and Jewish Americans and the different ways they've contributed to our society as a whole and recognizing a lot of those achievements. So, we've been finding ways to, there's displays in the library, the other things that have been going on, but each day we've been sharing some of those facts as we continue to recognize that throughout this month. So I want to encourage you to talk to your kids about some of those achievements and just share that with some of them as well. See if they remember any of the things, as we talked about different things from science to technology to athletics to just different aspects of all of our lives and ways in which everybody has contributed. So also, coming up soon, we've got a few things that are going to be coming up. Well, before I can talk about the coming up things, I want to hit on Miss Williams, so I don't forget about that. I want to give a big shout out to Mrs. Williams and all of the art walk, which we had this last Tuesday night. So many of you guys were here. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of people waiting to get in. I know it's a crowded space with everybody coming to see it, but really is it's a great evening where you can see students who have worked throughout the year in a variety of ways, lots of different mediums. There's pottery, there's drawing, there's painting, there's kids creating things with different textiles, there's sewing machines, there's things they're making out of cardboard and constructing and geometry involved. It's a very impressive evening where it really truly is a lot of those that kids' actual work. I remember my own art class where it was everybody making the exact same thing, being told what to do in the exact same way. In this case, it's really looking for kids to be able to explore and be creative in their own ways and highlight a lot of those achievements, which I think everybody was able to see on Tuesday evening when you came and checked out the art walk. So I want to give a big shout out to Mrs. Williams for all of her work on that. And then now, as we close, I just want to remind everybody the things that are going to be coming up over these next couple of weeks. Big thing will be summer send off, which is that final day. So don't forget, if you haven't already, make sure you're getting your summer send off tickets. I know the PTO has been sending out some communication on that. And probably there's things in the newsletter this week where you can get tickets and make sure you've got your wristbands and everything for the summer send off, which is that last week of school. So Thursday, so the 28th, that day right before the last day of school. So it'll be that evening. Field day is next Friday. So we also want to make sure we're highlighting field day and hoping, fingers crossed, we'll get some good weather this year and we can actually have it on the actual day and not have to worry about rain days, any of those crazy things. As the last couple of years, everything seems to throw us for a little bit of a surprise. But we're hoping this year will say smooth sailing. We'll have our field day next Friday here at Meramec. So lots of fun things coming up here in these last couple of weeks. Hope you guys are going to be able to enjoy it with us. Hope you guys enjoyed the art walk, everything else, as we look to wrap up and come to the end of a strong school year. So hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we will look forward to seeing everybody on Monday.